Hi, I'm James Canterbury, and I am the 8th grade science teacher for your kiddo this year. And that's me down there, and that's me right here too. I welcome you to this video excerpt for the curriculum night. Just going to go briefly over the content that we'll be discussing through the year and giving you the ways that you can contact me should you need to. So first, though, about myself, I am an 11-year teacher now. Where do I put myself? Let's put me there. This is my 11th year teaching, all of them in Worthingway, all of them here. A former TV meteorologist, so this is my second career. I was born at Grant Hospital in Columbus, so I am a Buckeye native. And just like every teacher I've ever known, I've had inspirational, legendary teachers when I was younger that inspired me to want to do the very same thing. And so that's why I do what I do today. I also happen to have, and if I find a spot to move me now, okay, that'll work. I have the opportunity to share my About Me board, which is something that I've just had your student do through the first couple days of school here. My family and my wife is a teacher. We have 2 sons. They go to Worthington schools. We live here in the district. I am a volleyball coach for the boys volleyball program here. I'm the 8th grade volleyball head coach. And we have just finished our 2nd season. And we're looking forward to a lot more success. More about that in a minute. I am a NASA freak. I am a Mars colony type of nerd, I guess, and I own that nerddom. I enjoy Reese's. That's my favorite candy, and you can see all the other things here that share a little bit more about me. Your student has one of these. Ask them to show them yours. To show you theirs. You'll like what they put. A lot of them are very, very creative, and it's fun. It's been fun for me to get to know them here these past few days. You can follow, actually, all of our exploits, our volleyball exploits, by following along on our school's YouTube channel. I sponsor a club that runs the YouTube channel for the school. You can also see all of the social media outlets that you can find us on as we try to build on the 7th grade team becoming the 8th grade team this year and building off of their 11-0 season last year. My co-coach, Jess Minarchek, doing a great job getting these guys ready to roll and having a fantastic season last year. We look forward to working with them again this year and our new athletes who join us later on in the spring. Okay, enough volleyball, although I can never get enough. All right, let's dig into the science. Let's put me in a better spot and hope that I don't have to move myself around anymore. All right, so let's go over the topics briefly. First, 7th and 8th grade science, but really, since this is a focus on 8th grade science, we follow the 8th grade science standards set forth by the Ohio State Board of Education. And middle school science is broken down into 3 fields of science: life, earth, and physical. So within the life science field, we cover the following topics. We cover, basically, it is how, even from the cellular side all the way up to the organism level, how we get traits passed from one generation to the next. So mitosis and meiosis, that's cellular reproduction, and how the rules of genetics tend to work. We stay at the basic level. They will encounter much deeper levels of genetics in the high school. So we will look at dominant recessive codominance. We will look at Mendel's laws, evolutionary timeline, how has life changed over a very large period of time. So we'll go back to looking at the geologic history of time and fossil data to look at how life has changed. And in the advanced class, we'll do some DNA testing, and we'll have opportunity to explore genetically modifying organisms. So if we understand what genetics is, do humans have the ability or the ethical responsibility to adjust and modify the genetics of different organisms? So we will explore these topics and see where science has gone and where science could take us in the future. Earth science, which is my personal favorite because of my background in meteorology. This is my jam. The topics in earth science will include a lot about plate tectonics, about the layers and the composition of the interior of the earth, the structure of the earth, and how the outside of the earth has changed over time. So erosion, deposition, how the continents have behaved in order to be where they are and to look like they do today, looking at that geologic record to maybe give us the clues as to how that works and or how that might have happened. And the things there in the pink are some topics that we will explore even deeper in the advanced class. And finally, physical science. So this one will cover all the non-contact forces. So we will do force diagrams, we'll look at reference points when objects are in motion, talk about electrical and gravitational forces, because those are also don't have to be in direct contact in order for those forces to be applied. And then we will explore some deeper content when we go into these pink areas for our advanced class, including tracing energy through energy bar charts. One more thing about the advanced class is that, of course, they will be responsible for pairing up with a partner or working on their own if they wish, and producing a science fair project. And you will be given more specific information on that should your student require that here in the next several weeks. How do we go about teaching the subject? Well, we like to do short cycle quizzes with larger summative tests. We usually try to do one test a quarter. So it's more shorter quizzes and short cycling the learning so that we can maximize success. Multiple attempts. Typically, we give students 2 or even 3 attempts on most activities or assignments to continue to progress their learning. But there's only 1 attempt when it comes to the summative unit test. But for smaller quizzes, often we offer 2 attempts to try to make sure that they gain all the knowledge that they can. We try to use authentic, inquiry-based. Exponentially important is that we have the experiments and we have the opportunities to explore and using manipulative environments and situations and scenarios in order for them to explore what's happening and to use their senses to observe the science around them. We have 200% coverage of each topic because we not only have our copy of the hardcover textbook, but we also have an online companion that we will be teaching your students how to use so that should they be home in an unforeseen situation where they left their book maybe at school, you can still access it electronically and carry right along with our learning. The interactive text feature, which is really great, so students who maybe would like to listen to it as well as having it read to them, as well as reading it with along with the voice. We have the interactive text. We even have the capability of switching languages in some very limited capacities. So if you have that need, please do ask us. That would be about all that I have to share. If you need to get a hold of me, of course, my email is jcanterbury@wscloud.org, or you can feel free to reach out here at the school where we can probably get a hold of you through voicemail and such, and the secretaries can patch you through. I look forward to the opportunity to teach your young one about science and hopefully ignite a passion that they might have not even known that they had, but hopefully they will by the time they leave. Have a great day.